and Associates, Decks and Ducks, Polylift, Rough Water Duck, Captain Rise, Andy's Frozen Custard, J.J. Twig, and the law office of Mark A. Webb. Basketball on.
And it is Osage Indian basketball where our Indians, 12-4, come into Stoutland tonight. And Greg Cartwright, we are still on the road. And as you know, when we're just coming off the Eldon tournament, and as a coach, you want to get 2 wins if you can't win the tournament. Our Indians did better in that, Greg. They got their 2 wins and a 3rd place.
It was a great effort by the Indians. They played real hard every night. Got beat by the dadgum pretty good team that second night in the semifinals, that Eugene team that went on to win that tournament. But I tell you what, the Indians did themselves proud, and great crowd up there. We've got a few Indian fans here tonight in the Stoutland gym. Should be a good ball game.
And this is the Polylift pregame show, building the best boat lifts at the lake. You can find them online at polylift.com or just give them a call tomorrow, 573-374-6545. You know, they got a top-notch build. It's patented design, virtually indestructible polyethylene tanks. Leave the competition behind. And, Greg, just as we talked about, our Indians go to 12-4. My brother, that is a good start.
Great start for Osage Indians this year. And Stoutland's pretty much done the same, Tony. Tony, they have double-digit win season going so far. They've put up some big numbers in some of their games. You look at them statistically, kind of remind you of that old Versailles team from about 3 years ago that, averaged 80 points a game and almost set a state record. Stoutland looks quick. They're kind of small. It looks like they probably like to run and gun and maybe press a little bit. We haven't seen them this year. We haven't seen them play. But they could be a good foe for the Indians here coming off that tournament.
You know, the Stoutland Tigers, just as you said, they come in 10-7 tonight, but putting 75 points on the board. Our Indians are averaging 65. And on the defensive end, our Indians a stingy 49, but Stoutland 66.
Yeah, the Indians, I think, obviously height advantage. I think we can keep up with about anybody quickness-wise. It'll be interesting to see. The Indians play good man-to-man defense. If you watch JV games, you notice that Stoutland runs the standard dribble drive offense with some picks on out on the wings and trying to drive guys down the middle and then kicking it out to a three-point shooter. With some of the points that they put on the board, undoubtedly they've probably got some three-point shooters at this varsity level also.
You know, Greg, one of the things that went well for the Indians in the Eldon tournament, and that's the post play. That we're talking Andrew Grews, we're talking Blake Harrison.
Yes, Blake Harrison's been steady all year long, averaging double figures point-wise. Andrew Grews comes in off the bench, real steady, has been all year long, and starting to add a little bit more point production off the bench. Andrew likes to hang around the basket. He likes to rebound, gets a lot of offensive rebounds, has some different post moves. He's fun to watch.
You know, last year our rebounding was not one of our strengths, but that's not the case this year. At just what you talked about, I mean, we're on the offensive end, not only the defensive end, but the offensive end. The Indians getting those rebounds.
In that third place game the other night against the Camdenton Lakers, Indians pulled down 13 offensive rebounds in that game, along with 23 defensive rebounds, 36 total, one of their highest rebounding outputs of the year.
And then we had a little bit of a drought there from the outside, but we seem to be over that now as Jackson Long hitting from outside, Maverick Trusting, and, of course, Dane DePay.
Tony, they take turns, and, look at those three guys. On any given night, one of those guys can score 15 to 18 points. The bonus has been coming off the bench.
Yes.
And that's been Noah Northrup coming off the bench, and he likes to shoot the three. He likes to pump fake and drive to the basket. Him and Andrew Grews work real well together underneath. So Indians, play 8 guys a night, and all 8 of them contribute, it seems like, every night.
Then also coming out of the tournament, we saw another offensive weapon that we haven't had before, Landon Childs starting to shoot the basketball a little more.
Well, Landon's one of those guys, he's what I call the garbage collector. He's around the goal all the time. plays good defense. He's always tapping the ball away. And, he's so quick, Tony. You give him a little opening, and he goes right to the basket and finishes real well.
Absolutely. This is Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
And our Osage Indians are in Stoutland, Missouri tonight, where they're taking on the Stoutland Tigers. We've got about 2 minutes before game time. Both teams on the floor warming up. Indians on a roll coming out of the 94th annual Eldon tournament. 2-1, clinched a third-place victory. And, Greg, we'd like to keep that rolling this week. And we've got a busy week this week. Tonight we're in Stoutland. Tomorrow night we're going to go the other direction, and as we will go to Versailles and take on the Tigers there. It's Tiger Week. And then on Friday we'll finally return home against the Cuba Wildcats.
Yeah, I think, this game's a makeup game. It got shoved into this Monday time slot because of the ice and winter storm we had a few weeks ago. But, Cuba, we go on the road to Versailles. Versailles, they took some lumps in that Osage tournament themselves, but and then at the end of the week back home, and I'm sure the Indians will be glad to be back home.
Play well at home. We certainly, I believe, we're undefeated at home so far this season. Indians like playing at home, but we've got a great opportunity this week to get a couple of more wins under our belt, play some good basketball, and we've got to start that tonight.
I think they're ready to go, Tony. Without a doubt, I think they'll be anxious to play tonight. It's tough sometimes. They got the day off yesterday, didn't have to do anything. I actually saw a couple of them out on the golf course playing golf, and so they got to take a day and relax and enjoy some of that good weather we have.
And that's part of coaching that a lot of times people don't see. You start out the beginning of the year, your practice is 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours in the very beginning. You get after Christmas, you start cutting that practice down, trimming that practice down, and before you know it, we've got an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're fine-tuning a lot. Kids are in shape. You don't have to worry about, they're in basketball game playing shape, so you don't have to worry about that too much either.
And where they're introducing the starters here tonight, Greg Cartwright, tell us who we have.
Yeah, it looks like our Osage Indians getting introduced first here. Blake Harrison, number 2 is on the floor. Landon Childs, number 3, Maverick Trusty, the junior. Number 5, Dane DePay is senior. Number 10, and Jackson Long, number 22, the sophomore, in for the starting lineup for the Osage Indians. We're getting ready to see the Stoutland Tigers come on the floor now. It's going to be 00. Will Morrow is going to be one of the starters. Number 12, Isaac Hill, he's a senior. He's going to be on the board. Michael Kincaid, number 1, he's a junior coming out on the floor. Number 12, I can't believe, number 12, Isaac Hill, he's a senior. And then that last starter for the Stoutland Tigers, number 35, and I think he's a sophomore, Tony, number 35. Is that Brody Millsap, I believe?
And here we go. It's game time as we've got Blake Harrison in the jump circle. And he will jump against number 24. That is sophomore Jesse Dickinson. And once again, Stoutland comes into the night's game 10-7 against our 12-4 Osage Indians. Official in the jump circle. We're ready to go. Not a lot of size on this Stoutland team, but they're very athletic, and they're going to control the tip into the lane. Up for one. No offensive rebound is Jesse Dickinson. And on the miss, he gets the offensive rebound. He's going to go to the Captain Ron's free throw line with an opportunity to give his Tigers the lead.
They called that foul on, they got it up on the board on Dane DeFay. I thought maybe Landon Childs was the guy that got that board. And officials are talking to each other right now about what they're going to settle on Dane DeFay, I believe. But, he drive the basket, no defensive rebound that time, and reached in on the rebound on the shot.
Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Landon Childs. He's going to give it off to Dane DePay. Dane picks it up. Tigers in a 1-3-1 zone. And Jackson Long, he's no good. But Landon Childs tries to get it. He can't do it. It's going to go to number 1, Michael Kincaid. Back inside to Dickinson. On the rebound, he makes it 3-0.
And 2 offensive rebounds and 2 opportunities to score so far for the Tigers.
We get it down to Blake Harrison. He gives it to Childs on the opposite block. Tigers, or Indians, whip it around once. Dane DePay for 3, no good. Rebounded by number 12, Isaac Hill, the senior. Tigers in a half-court set. Unable to convert in transition. They try to force it down low. DePay knocks it. He's going to save it. It's going to go to Landon Childs. He's going to go all the way for the layup, and that's no good. But there is Blake Harrison with the offensive rebound. He goes up. Can't get it to fall from the block. Landon Childs comes up with it. Gives it back to Maverick Trusty, and he's good. We're tied at 3.
Nice shot by Maverick Trusty. Good offensive rebounding by the Indians. Harrison on the missed 3 and Childs on the missed short jumper, but Childs found Trusty wide open.
Indians in a man. Maverick Trusty on the drive. Maverick gets beat on the first step, and we're going to have a whistle, and that's going to be number 12, Isaac Hill, the senior. He's going to go to the Captain Ron's free throw line and shoot 2. And, Greg, I think we just saw the burst of that speed on how they got those 10 wins.
Yeah, but, let's make them shoot a 3-pointer or 2 and quit letting them drive to the basket.
And Isaac Hill, no good on the first one. Score's tied at 3. We've got 6:16 in the first. We got a lot of basketball left. Second one is good. 4-3 in favor of the Tigers. Dane DePay is going to bring it across the half line. Dribbles between his legs. He's at the free throw line. He finds Childs down below. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson, good for 3. And, Greg, if we can get hitting from outside, maybe that's going to open up that inside.
Good penetration at time. Jackson Long on the right wing. Had his feet set.
And Childs gets the steal. Here come the Indians. Dane DePay going to get the basket. 8-4 on the turnover. Stoutland back in a half-court set. Dribble drive offense. They're trying to get inside the running one-hander. Bangs around the rim and in. 8-6. Back to Childs. Up He's good from the blocks. You like to see that, Greg. You like to be able to see to get into the block there and score from 2 foot.
Tiger defense is kind of a 3-2 zone. They guard pretty tough out on the point, a little bit looser on the inside.
Kincaid with the long three is no good. Stoutland gets the offensive rebound, but they can't convert. Here come the Indians as Maverick Trusty drives the baseline. He's no good. There's Blake Harrison. He can't get it to go. And here come the Tigers.
Good job of rebounding by Blake Harrison on the putback. Just couldn't get his feet set under him and came up short on the jumper.
Stoutland working the ball around the perimeter. Dribble drive. Dane DePay guarding number 1, Michael Kincaid. And he drives, and he's going to be picked by Jackson Long. And here comes Blake Harrison. Off the glass and good. I got 12-6 with 4:20 to go. And we've got Jackson Long needs to tie his shoe.
Coach didn't like him stopping play because of the shoe coming off.
Well, you had no chance. You weren't in an attack position at that point.
No.
So what's the phrase I'm looking for? Quit your whining on that one. No, I would have whined on it too, but we're back to live action. We've got 4:13 to go. 12-6 is the score. Drive into the free throw line. They pick it up. Long three right there, no good. There's an offensive rebound by Kincaid. He gets it. He's going to go up for 3. That's a miss. Rebound by Maverick. He turns and flings it to Blake Harrison. And Blake, not a pretty shot, Greg, but it goes in.
Well, he might have got away with a little bit of a walk there, Tony, but crowd giving the officials a little bit of heck about it. But, you know, that time at least he got under control and then hit a good shot after being a little bit out of control getting the pass.
Blake just trying to get a little better angle there. There's a drive to the basket. It's up and good by Isaac Hill, the senior. 8 points for Stoutland. Tigers got an Andy's frozen custard timeout. Looks like we've got a 30-second timeout there. You know, Andy's been doing it for 37 years. They use the best ingredients for a frozen custard experience you can't find anywhere else. You know, they don't make it every day. They make it every hour to make sure you get the best you can get. And Greg Cartwright, 14-8, as Stoutland takes a timeout.
Pretty good pace here so far, Tony. Indians been taking care of the ball. Stoutland has turned it over 3 times. Indians capitalized twice on the turnovers. Indians 2 out of 3 from three-point land and 4 out of 6 from 2. Got a 6-point lead.
You know, Mills & Son Insurance, that's our title sponsor. They've been with us for several years now. If you need anything insured, home, health, auto, or business, give them a call at 573-365-2002 as Dane DePay brings the ball across the half line for Osage Indians. He's in the lane. He gets it under control. Jackson Long takes one dribble, goes to his left, and he nails the 3. Jackson loves the one dribble there, Greg.
Yep, had a defender coming right at him, gave him a little pump fake, and got him up in the air.
Stoutland gets it right back. They go off the glass for 2, makes the score 17-10. 2:45 to go in the first. There's a skip to Jackson. He goes over. He's going to be short on that one. And there is Noah Northrop. He's going to get the offensive rebound and take it in. That makes it 19-10.
Noah Northrop, nice follow there. Look what I found, offensive rebound off a tip, and took advantage of it.
Osage. Number 12 splits their defense right up from the 1 spot, Greg, as Isaac Hill scores the layup. You've got to stop that, Greg.
Yeah, player guarding Isaac Hill right there got screened, and no switch on the screen.
And the Indians can't convert on the offensive end, but in transition, the ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. And that's going to go back to our Indians with the score 19-12.
double post now. Andrew Grews and Blake Harrison both in the ball game.
Indians forcing it as we try to force it into the free throw area and then try to hit the outside pass. Ball's going to go out of bounds right there. That's going to be a turnover against the Indians as we've got under 2 minutes to go in the first. That's Stoutland. Number 10 checks into the ball game. That's Landon Martin. He's going to be called for the travel. Indians with an offensive opportunity. We've got both big men in. We've got Andrew Grews and Blake Harrison. As Dane DePay dribbles around, he's in the one spot. He gets it down to Andrew. Andrew gives it to Jackson. There it is. We get it into Blake on the free throw line. He looks high-low. There's nothing there. Gets it back. Gets it back to Noah Northrop. Noah puts it up for Blake. Blake can't convert, but he's fouled. He's going to go to the free throw. That's going to be the first time the Indians at the free throw line tonight.
Nice pass by Noah Northrop. He got the defense to commit to come to him and dumped it off to Blake.
Blake, no good on the first one. These free throws, Captain Ron's at thelake.com. If you had today, whoa, those continue. You're going to start thinking about getting out there to the four Tikis. As Blake's good on the second one, makes it 20-12. Pull up from three land, no good. Rebounded by DePay. DePay on the left side. Picks it up. Down to Jackson Long. They find Andrew Grews on the high post. Back to DePay, up for three. No good. Ball tapped alive by Noah Northrop. He gets it to Blake Harrison. It's good. Just like we talked about, Greg, on the offensive end, on that rebound, Indians converting.
You know, Noah Northrop, very smart right there. Knew he couldn't control the ball with both hands. But tapped it over to one of his players for the easy basket.
Stoutland gets on the board from the block. We've got 22-14 with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's DePay. Penetrates into the lane. He stopped. It goes out to Jackson. Jackson penetrates. Back out to DePay. And he's going to go all the way. He's got to dump it to Blake. Blake ball fake goes up. He has it blocked. Indians hold on to it. There is Jackson. Good. And if you're Stoutland, you got to be saying, what do we got to do here on the defensive end? There is a long three that hits the front of the rim, no good. And at the end of one, Osage 25-14 over Stoutland. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball, 98.7 The Cove, and KRMS TV 32.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Eagle Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
It's Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And we're going to start this second quarter on the offensive end as the Indians, after one, lead 25-14. And Maverick Trusty back into the ball game. There's Noah Northrop. He's no good on the three. And here come the Tigers. That's a skip right there. That's a skip and a half, Greg.
Pretty dangerous pass, but they got away with it.
as Robert Lindsay, 0-0. Dribbles into the lane. We've got a foul there. Tiger's going to throw it in from the sideline. And Lindsay's at the free throw line. He's going to be stopped. Ball comes back out to number 1. They go across to 12. Drives the basket. Goes across the rim. No good. Jackson Long's going to get the rebound. He brings it down. He finds Noah Nortrip. Noah drives the baseline. Tries to throw it into the center. Noah's going to have get a turnover there. As Landon Childs tries to get it, hits a slick spot and goes down. Stoutland's going to hold on to the basketball. They're in the high post. And there's a steal right there by Noah. He goes up. He makes the layup good. 27-14. There's a big three by the sophomore, Robert Lindsay. 10-point lead for the Indians at 27-17. Indians work it around the perimeter. There's Northrop in the corner. Three is short. Rebounded by Michael Kincaid. He's going to keep it. Goes in for the layup. Bounces around the rim and out. He's going to go to the free throw line. And, Greg, I think it's obvious Stoutland offense basically consists of them wanting to drive to the basket.
They want to drive to the basket. They want to get that easy layup if they can, and have done a okay job of dishing it back out.
Kincaid, first free throw, bounces around the rim and out. Score's going to stay at 27-17. 6:21 to go in the second. Quiet Jim tonight as he hits the second. 27-18. Indians are going to take an Andy's Frozen Custard timeout.
I think Coach wants to talk a little bit about the offense, Tony, and try to get maybe a little bit better spacing. And that last time down the floor, they had Landon Childs in at the post. I'm not sure that's the way you want to.
You know, if I would say the strength tonight so far in this first half, have, of course, has been the offensive rebounds for the Osage. They are converting and scoring on that. One of the things that I would work on is, number one, stopping the dribble. This is what Stoutland wants to do. They want to take it all the way in. They want to shoot it in off the glass. And then, just as you said, a little patience on offense, Greg.
One thing Indians have been doing is doubling down on the dribble a little bit, taking a step in, taking a swipe at the ball, trying to make them change directions. Childs and DePay and Maverick Trusty, all three of them have had their hands on the ball at one time or another and created a couple of turnovers.
As out of the timeout, Dane DePay brings it down. He's at the free throw line. Maverick Trusty's going to shoot it from deep. He's going to hit the front of the rim. And there is Blake Harrison with a big offensive rebound. And DePay drives the baseline, and it goes in. We got 29-18. And here come the Indians. As DePay brings it down, going to call the carry. And that's going to be a turnover against Dane DePay.
3 turnovers, Osage Indians tonight, compared to 6 for Stoutland. Biggest lead of the night for the Indians at 9 points.
Michael Kincaid
11, I think.
Brings it across the half line. They get it down low. Find the big man in the middle, off the glass and good. That's number 24, Jesse Dickinson. Cuts that Indian lead to 9. And Blake Harrison gets it to Childs. Childs is going to shoot a 3. He's good. And just as we talked about, he gets hot, Greg. That's another weapon for Osage.
Landon Childs plays great defense all the time. We've always talked about points that he gets as being bonus points.
Nice job right there by Dane DePay on the defensive end as he cuts his man off. But there you go. We've got 0-0. Robert Lindsay, he is able to penetrate, shoot it in off the glass. 10 points, 32-22. There's Noah Nortrip. Ball fakes, drives the baseline. He's no good. And here comes Robert Lindsay. Pulls up from the free throw line, hits front of the rim short. Landon Childs finds DePay. He's in the lane. He goes all the way. He's good. 34.
Right now, Tony, a game of slashers. Who can get their slasher to the basket
Right
first?
there, the senior Isaac Hill. He back cuts Maverick Trusty, and he puts 2 on the board. 34-24. As Blake Harrison dribbles around, can't get the 2-footer to go. He swats it out of bounds, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off number 12. Isaac Hill, that ball's going to stay with Osage.
Tried to back number 24, Jesse Dickinson, down under the basket. Dickinson got his hand on the ball. Harrison taps it back out on the rebound, and the Indians keep control.
Indians move it around. And we've got Blake Harrison goes up for the 3. No good. But Dane DePay with the offensive rebound. Shoots it high off the glass. We kind of had a role reversal there, Greg.
Yeah. Don't see Blake shoot very many threes. That's for sure.
And Dane DePay's down low to get the offensive rebound. The 3 is no good. Goes out of bounds. The Indians are going to take it over with a 12-point lead. I believe that's the largest of the night. 36-24. DePay's going to split the defense. Layup is good. 14. Right there.
Good hustle
Blake
down
Harrison.
the floor.
Yep, good hustle. Gets in the lane, knocks it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Stoutland Tigers. Shut down that lane. We got Lindsay. Brings it in, a little too far. He's going to be picked. And here comes Maverick Trusty. Nice pass to Jackson Long. He can't handle it. He's going to be called for the travel.
Jackson got a little too deep that time when he caught the pass. He was under the basket, shuffled his feet, trying to get it back out to shoot the jumper.
Let's see if we can stop this penetration. See if these Stoutland Tigers can shoot. Pretty good defense by Maverick that time, but they're going to be able to get the little layup in there. 38-26. As DePay gets it down right there. Gets it to Blake Harrison. Blake Harrison sees Andrew Grews on the other block. Andrew puts it in off the glass. Indians with 40 in this first half, Greg.
Shooting the ball well so far. Nope, Maverick Trusty reached in, got a foul. Have to be his second personal foul. Yeah, Indians shooting the ball real well so far. This quarter haven't missed a 2-point basket, 1 out of 4 from 3.
Maverick's going to have to take a seat.
Child's back in for him.
And this is one of those, I think, Greg, you got to realize, Stoutland is scoring from 2 foot. Worry about 2 foot. If they want to dribble around out there, let them.
Yeah, Stoutland only has one 3-point basket in the ball game. They're 1 out of 7 from 3.
Ball's at the free-throw line.
Whoa.
That's going to be against Blake Harrison. And just as we talked about, number 24, Jesse Dickinson, catches it at the free-throw line, makes a ball fake and drives. Gets past Andrew. Blake Harrison going to get called for the foul on the help. And that first one is good. We got 27-40. From the captain, Ron's charity stripe. The second one is a miss. Indians get it. As Dane DePay is going to go all the way. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians. I think Dane took a shot in the eye there.
Tried to explain that to the official. The official wasn't having nothing of it.
You know. Blake Harrison gets it at 2 foot. He can't get it to the ball. But there's Jackson Long with the offensive rebound. And he gets it to DePay. He drives the baseline, dumps it off to Blake Harrison. And Blake, from the opposite block, makes it 42. And we've got a turnover in the inbounds. And we're
I think we got a timeout.
going to take a timeout there to keep possession of the ball.
Going to take a
Going to take a timeout there to keep possession of the ball. And let's see.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. And, Greg, we got 42 already.
They're shooting lights out, Tony. I don't know what to tell you.
And
it's, the Indians have had some great shooting games the last 3 or 4 games. That Eldon tournament, they shot the ball really well. Maybe it's just some of these smaller gyms with a better background gives them a little bit more confidence. But it's been inside and outside for the Indians. Mostly inside layup for tonight.
But if I'm head coach Jeff Hinshaw, I am telling my players, stop the dribble. We're going to stop it from 2 foot. We're going to see if they can beat us from 19. Quite frankly, we don't know yet.
No, we don't.
As the shot chart for the Stoutland Tigers is all inside the lane tonight. Indians throw it in under their own basket. There's DePay. He catches it in the lane. He's going to have to go back to Jackson Long. Jackson Long, good.
4th three-pointer of the night. Jackson has 12.
Greg, his three-point shooting percentage is amazing to me. And there's the three, is short, but they're going to get it on the offensive rebound. And Jackson Long, he's going to get the foul. And that he has 2 fouls. Indians in the bonus now with 5 fouls. So Stoutland for the next minute and 32 are going to be shooting Captain Ron's free throws. That one's up. Bounces around, no good.
Noah Northrup in the game. Replacing Jackson Long with 2 fouls.
And Noah, very capable of hitting that three. As neither free throw goes in for Stoutland. Here come the Osage Indians. Childs drives it in the center. He's going to get caught in the air. That's a turnover. And there's the layup. No good, but there's an offensive rebound off the glass. And it goes in. 45-29. DePay tries to get it into Andrew Grews. It's going to be swatted away, but DePay keeps it. Andrew working hard down low. He's got a mismatch, Greg.
Still that 3-2 defense.
And we've got a whistle.
Reach-in foul.
As Landon tries to come across the middle of the floor. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to be against number 12, Isaac Hill, his first. And we've got 47 seconds to go in the first half. Indians in a straight line on the inbounds. It goes to Noah. Noah goes up with 3. No good. Rebounded by Lindsey for the Tigers. Spin move. And Luke Wolf checked into the ball game, and he's going to swat that out of bounds.
Yeah, Luke Wolf had, I think, 8 blocked shots in the JV game prior to this, Tony.
And Stoutland. Michael Kincaid does the old little trick, throws it off the rear end of Luke Wolf. That would aggravate me, Greg. But just about everything does. High-low, no good. Dane DePay comes up with a steal. He hits Landon. Landon's going to take his second 3. It's going to hit the front of the rim. But there's Blake Harrison. He tries to get it, but he can't. And here come Stoutland. And in the transition, Landon Childs is going to foul on the layup. May I say he wholeheartedly disagrees with that call. As he picks up the second foul. As Isaac Hill converts on his first free throw from the Captain Ron's charity stripe with 17 seconds to go in the first half. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Noah Northrop. He's going to give it off to DePay. DePay brings it across the half. Luke Wolf on the high post. We've got Stokes down below. Stokes catches. He goes up. Good. That's going to do it. At the half, our Indians lead 8-30 over the Stoutland Tigers. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile and
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
73552-1138. The action is on the hardwood with Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And we're at halftime where the Osage Indians lead the Stoutland Tigers 48-30. That's an 18-point lead for the Indians at halftime. And Greg, that was a fast first half.
Well, great first half for the Indians shooting-wise, Tony. And, I think Stoutland probably thinks they're playing pretty good defense, but Indians put the three-point barrage on them, and offensive rebounds definitely favored the Indians in that first half. 11 offensive rebounds by Osage.
I've got my strengths and I've got my things to work on tonight, Greg. One of the strengths that I have for the Osage Indians, of course, is the offensive rebounds tonight. We're scoring off those offensive rebound, and then outside shooting has we found the niche tonight as we have Jackson Long hitting, I believe, 4 so far tonight. Landon Childs has 1. And then Lane Stokes comes in off the bench, and he gets 1.
And Trusty, too, hit one very early. So, Indians 7 out of 14 from 3, 50% from three-point range. We talked the other night, most coaches just like you'd hit 1 out of every 3 of them. And tonight, Indians hitting 1 out of 2 every time they put one up from three-point land. Big bonus when you get those baskets from beyond the arc.
And then on the things that, once again, hey, this is what we need to do better to be successful tonight. I have getting beat off the dribble. Stoutland tonight, if you take a look at the shot chart once again, it's all inside the lane.
They set some really good screens, Tony. I don't know if the Indians just aren't talking on screens, just not coming off of them very good. We used to do drills, hedge drills. Hedging is a way that you try to step back and give one of your players a chance to make it through a screen and not get picked, give them room. But Indians don't seem to be doing that tonight, and Stoutland Tigers have taken advantage of it and got some real easy layups off their offense. But again, they're trading layups for three-point shots and find themselves down 18 points there to have.
And as we know, we've got several players with 2 fouls. We always talk about that 3 minutes. That 3 minutes tonight is we want to stay out of foul trouble. We don't want any of the starters to pick up that 3rd foul early.
Yeah, but the benefit the one thing that Indians have, I think, Tony, as a strength is it doesn't matter who comes in off the bench. That player so far this season has been very productive. And in tonight's ball game, the Indians have played all 9 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all 9 guys on the bench have played tonight. 8 out of the 9 guys have scored. So
balance. Hey, let's take a quick 2-minute break. We'll come back and take a look at our Polylift halftime stats. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Eagle Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
At halftime, we are going to take a look at our Polylift halftime stats. You know, Polylift, they are the first choice among knowledgeable boat owners. They got a great reputation and the best warranty in the industry. Polylift sets itself apart as a trusted solution for protecting your boat.
Osage Indians had an 11-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 25-14. They've stretched that out now to 18, leading 48-30 at the half. Scoring for the Indians so far this first half, Blake Harrison had 9 points, Landon Childs had 5, Maverick Trusty 3, Dane DePay with 10 points, Noah Northrop with 4, Jackson Long with 12, Andrew Grews with 2, and Lane Stokes with 3 points for the Indians. The Indians shoot 20 out of 32 from the field, 63%, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. They had 21 rebounds, 11 offensive and 10 defensive rebounds in that first half, and committed 5 turnovers. The Stoutland Tigers scoring tonight led by Isaac Hill with 8. Michael Kincaid has 6 points, Landon Martin 2, Will Morrow 4, Lindsey with 3, Millsap with 2, and Dickinson with 5. They shot 50% from the field, Tony, 12 out of 24. You think 50% shooting would be beneficial, but tonight it finds them behind by 18 points. They were 5 out of 12 from the free throw line, only 1 out of 8 from three-point land. They had 15 rebounds, 7 offensive and 8 defensive rebounds, and committed 9 turnovers.
You know, one of the things that jumps out at me, Greg, of course, is the free throw shooting, the disparity in free throws.
Well, I tell you what, we just got to move our feet on defense or talk better on screens, because a lot of times when those guys are coming off that dribble drive, we're trailing them. And it's great to rely on Blake Harrison or Andrew Grews to be there to block shots, but these guys, these guards from Stoutland are slashers. I mean, they go hard, and they go hard to the basket and got pretty good touch. So, that's got to be dealt with. You got to close down some lanes, talk on some screens, a little bit better man defense.
And here we go as we begin the third quarter. Stoutland Tigers going to start off with the basketball. They trail, just as Greg said, by 18 to our Osage Indians. And there's a little run and jump. They find the man down low, but we rotate. There's a drive on the baseline. Ball's batted away. Jackson Long comes up with it. Maverick Trusty looks around. He goes back to Childs. Childs drives the baseline. Out to DePay in the one spot. He tries to penetrate. He's stopped. That goes to Jackson Long. The three is no good. And the Tigers try to get it down the floor in transition, but Landon Childs sticks a hand up, gets the steal. Dane DePay, he's at the free throw line. He's going to have to back it up. He's going to penetrate again. He goes up with the one-hander. It goes around the rim. No good. Blake Harrison gets the offensive rebound. And Maverick Trusty bounce pass to Blake Harrison. And, Greg, at some point, you just got to go up with it.
Yeah, he tried to make a move, turned right around and into the defensive guy.
Ran out of real estate.
Not a place where he wanted to put the ball on the floor. Just wanted to go up tough with it.
And here go the Tigers. They get it into the high post. They drop it. Blake Harrison comes up with it. That's going to be a turnover against Stoutland. We've got a foul in transition.
And not a good start for Stoutland. 3 turnovers and 3 trips.
But the Indians still sitting on 48, not able to capitalize on those yet. As we get the ball inbounds, Jackson Long dribbles around. He finds Blake Harrison wide open in the middle. Blake puts a shoulder into Lindsey. And we're going to have an offensive foul against Blake Harrison. And he goes to the list of Indians with 2 fouls. Lindsey brings it across. There's a long 3. Hits nothing but net. As the junior, Michael Kincaid. 48-33. Maverick Trusty, no good from 3. Indians still yet to score in this quarter. And Stoutland at the block, no good from 2 foot. There's an offensive rebound. They'll start it over. There's another long 3. Nothing but net. Michael Kincaid, 2 for 2 in the last 2 possessions. 48-36. Indians moving around up top. Goes right there to Blake Harrison. He's standing at the free throw line. He hits it. That's going to be the first 2 points of this third quarter. 18-point lead at half is 14, 50-36. As Stoutland on 2 threes so far this quarter have cut into that Indian lead. We've got a steal right there. As Dane DePay kicks it out to to Childs. Childs puts it on the ground. They're going to go back to DePay. 3 is no good. And Stoutland pulls up from about 12 foot, Greg. 50-38. There's Childs. He goes up for 3. No good. Shot on the first pass, Greg. There's another 3 by Michael Kincaid. 3 threes this quarter. Cuts that lead to 9. As Jackson Long goes up for 3, we've got a whistle. He's going to be fouled. He's going to get to go to the free throw line and shoot 3.
Indians haven't been to the line very many times. I think only once tonight, Tony. Blake Harrison got fouled early and got to shoot a couple of free throws. You know, you fouled a 3-point shooter on that deal. I don't think he hit him in the arm. He just didn't give him room to come down, didn't give him room to land.
And Jackson's okay with that, as the ball went a little long there. And he's got 3 of them. First one, no good, from the Captain Ron's charity stripe. 573-374-5852. 18-point lead at half is now 9. Make it 10 as he hits one of the first two. Fouled on the three. He's going to get another one. As Landon Martin, the senior for Stoutland, checks into the ball game. 2 out of 3. 52-41. 11-point lead for the Indians. There's a back cutter right there off the glass and good. Jackson Long. Fouls on the back cut.
Catch up pretty quick when you shoot the ball well, Tony. And Tigers 5 out of 5 from the field. Cut that lead down to 9 points right now, and maybe make it 8.
I go back to what I've said so far in this game, Greg. Why overplay at this point? They've yet to hit, except for the 3 threes here, no one else has shot from outside. And you're right, ball goes in. 44-52. Indians on the offense against this Stoutland zone. Noah Nortrip drives the baseline. He goes out to DePay. DePay slashes in the middle off the glass and good. Greg, I like to see that attack from the wing.
Got a good angle at it. Got those big post guys down inside, and if somebody comes to get you, you can always dish it off.
Stoutland skips it across. There's the three. Short. There's an offensive rebound. And Stoutland going to hold on to the basketball. As Lindsey drives the baseline, he dumps it off. And Landon Martin, the senior. Ball's going to get away from him, go out of bounds. That's a turnover against Stoutland. And we've got 3:25 to go in the third. 10-point lead. It's the Tigers. In their zone, Indians working it around. Nortrip picks it up. And he's going to get fouled. Indians will throw it in under the basket. They've got 4 guys. They got a double stack up on the free throw line. They get it in. Maverick slashes into the lane. He gets it. 56. Dane DePay gets a steal on the inbounds. He's in the one spot. He penetrates to the free throw line. He finds Northrop. 3, hits the rim and no good, but there's Blake Harrison. He goes up. He's fouled. It's good. $58-44. Blake's got a chance to add to this from the Captain Ron's charity stripe. Good hustle by Dane DePay there as he steals the inbounds pass.
Harrison with 13 points leads all the Indians in scoring. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line so far this evening.
He's 2 for 3. 59-44. As Michael Kincaid going to throw it inbounds to Robert Lindsey. Indians put a little trap on him. And we've got another turnover against Stoutland as they throw it into the third row.
16 turnovers, Tony. 7 turnovers to start this half.
2:40. Dane DePay starts the offense for the Indians. He finds Maverick Trusty. He goes for 3. Good. 62-44. And just like that, Greg, momentum has shifted again.
Well, you know, it felt real comfortable shooting the ball right there. That little 3-minute burst by the Tigers, something that we worry about all the time.
3 is up and no good. It's going to hit the back of the basket, or the back of the glass. Because I think Blake Harrison knocked it out there. Ball's going to be to Stoutland, and they're going to go 4 straight across the block. Stay in there. There you go.
Watch that guy that threw the ball inbounds.
There's a 3 in the corner, just as Greg said. It's good. 47. 62-47. We got 2 minutes to go in the third. There's Noah Nortrip. And Maverick Trusty play catch. Maverick gets it back. No good on the 3. Here comes Stoutland. Ball fake, drive, spin. We've got an offensive foul. Yes, we do. Dane DePay takes the charge.
Good job by Dane that time. He was set plenty. He was set plenty long enough to take that charge.
1:42 to go. 62-47 in the third. As Luke Wolf's going to check in for Blake Harrison. Dane DePay brings it across the half line. Indians get it down in the corner. Nothing there. They're going to skip it to the other side. Here comes DePay. There's the foul. Dane DePay drives the center of the lane right there. There's 5 fouls. So Dane DePay going to go to the free throw line.
DePay with 12 points.
A little long on the first one. You got something you need insured? You need to call Mills & Sons Insurance. millsinsurance.com. As DePay hits the second. You know, they've been doing it since 1869. Home, health, auto, business. They can do it for you. Ball goes down low to the block. It's going to be blocked by Andrew Bruce. Here come the Indians. Noah Nortrip catches the pass on the break. He can't get the shot off. Goes back to DePay. And DePay penetrates into the lane. He's going to pick up another foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Greg, I get it now. Every time we get into the lane, they're going to foul, and that's free throws.
And their coach can't believe the call. But he got grabbed by the arm and pulled down to the ground.
Dang.
Pretty easy to see that from our vantage point.
Yeah,
I guess down on the floor.
I guess the lower you get.
Yeah, he had a hard time seeing it, I guess.
Dane's good for both of them. 65-47. Minute 6 to go.
And back to an 18-point lead for the Indians. Stoutland got it down to, 9, Tony, at one time?
Got it to 8. Indians throwing a little jump on them. We've got a turnover right there. Landon Childs throws it to Nortrip. Nortrip off the glass. We're to 20. 67-47. Ooh. We could have had a travel there, Greg.
Yeah, the claim Landon Childs pushed him. I'm not sure that the guy was kind of out of control, but they called it on the floor, not shooting, so that was a bonus for the Indians. Coach isn't happy about that either. Now the officials are going to talk about it.
It's the third foul on Landon Childs, but it's only the third team foul with 46 seconds to go. I'm assuming they're going to talk about the free throws, and now they're going to give them the free throw.
Oh, man. I tell you, that official calls a whistle. Whistle blows before that kid ever shot the ball. 2 steps before he shot the ball.
And Jesse Kincaid at the free throw line makes the first one.
It's one of those deals, Tony, if it was a closer game, I think Coach Inshaw would really be upset.
We've got Lane Stokes, Noah Nortrip come back into the ball game. 46 seconds. Second one, no good. Blake Harrison gets the rebound. He gets it to Noah Nortrip. It goes to Maverick Trusty. Indians working it around the perimeter. Stokes passes it to Noah. Goes back to Noah. Noah goes for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Stoutland Tigers. Here they come in transition. No good on the layup. Noah Northrup gets it. And here comes Maverick Trusty. He finds a good pass. Very unselfish pass right there by the big man. Bruce finds Noah Northrup on the opposite block. 69-48. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. 69-48, Osage over Stoutland. You're listening to Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove, KRMS TV 32.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
To Hometown Heat on 97 The Cove.
And it's the beginning of the fourth quarter where the Osage Indians will take the first offensive possession. And, Greg, a big quarter for the Stoutland Tigers, but yet the Indians increased their lead to 21.
Yeah, good shooting, good recovery. A little bit of a lull there for the Indians shooting-wise in that quarter, but they're back on track now.
Maverick Trusty gets the assist as he dumps it down low to Andrew Grews. Andrew puts it in off the glass on the block shot. Here comes Osage. Blake Harrison backs him down, turns. Sometimes Blake makes the shot a little harder than he has to, Greg. Just catch, turn around, shoot.
Yeah, he had that guy back down. Probably got too far under the basket.
He does seem to do that, but you cannot doubt his effort. Young man works hard. Stoutland moving the ball around the perimeter, goes out of bounds. The official's going to say, we're going to stay with White. And the ball. It's Stoutland. Gets it to the free throw line. Give and go. And that ball goes in. 50. 71. Blake Harrison gets the foul. That's going to be number 3 against Blake.
Morrow to the line. He has 9 points this evening. 1 out of 2 from the free throw lane.
That's in. (71-51), 20-point lead for Osage. As Dane DePay slashes in the lane. Gives it back to Maverick. Maverick goes for 3, and it's good.
Maverick Trusty with his third three-pointer of the evening.
74 for the Indians. As we have 6:40 to go in the fourth. There's a steal by Andrew Grews. And he takes 2 dribbles. That's a late call right there.
He picked it up to pass it and just fumbled it a little bit. Got called for the travel. Only the 7th turnover this evening for the Indians.
That certainly goes in the strength side of this ball game tonight. Number 24, Jesse Dickinson puts it in. 74-53 as Dane DePay dribbles around the top. Going to give it to Maverick. Maverick on the left side.
He's just getting tomahawked.
There's Andrew Bruce at the high post. He takes 2 dribbles. He goes up. He's good. 76-53. Under 6 minutes to go Stoutland dribbles around the perimeter. Still looking to penetrate inside. They're in the lane right now. They're going to pick it up. It's going to go inside out. There's the three. No good. But there's an offensive rebound. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Stoutland Tigers.
You know, despite a 23-point lead, Tony, Indian defense still working very, very hard.
Rebound by Blake Harrison. He finds DePay. DePay finds Trusty in the corner. He goes up good. 79.
Trusty with 14 points.
Indians with a little man pressure in full court situation. Stoutland gets it across. They get it outside. There's a ball fake and a drive. Going to be short, but I think they're going to give that to Andrew Cruz, who basically just stood there. Just Andrew's first foul of the evening. Comes with 4:58 to go in the game.
Isaac Hill for line 3 out of 5 so far tonight.
He hits the first. 79-54. Can't get that one to go. There's a rebound for Blake Harrison as Dane DePay brings it across the half. He's in the lane, gets it down to Andrew. Andrew cannot convert from the block, but he's going to be fouled. And Andrew Cruz going to be at the free throw line.
Millsap picks up the foul. That's his first. Andrew with 6 points this evening. First trip to the free throw line.
First one, nothing but net. Makes them both. 81. High scoring night for Osage. I think we kind of expected that, as the Tigers giving up about 65 a game. There's the pull-up from the lane, bounces around the rim, no good. There's an offensive rebound. Stoutland's going to attack the basket again, no good on the layup, but there's another offensive rebound. And Andrew Cruz comes up with it. He's going to give it to DePay.
Pay turned it over. Gets called for a travel.
And Stoutland going to throw it in on the sideline. 4:18. As the Tigers look to penetrate. They're going to have to go back out. There's a long three. Doesn't draw anything but floor wax. And the Indians will go the entire length of the floor. We've got some fresh people coming in.
Ball game. Child's back in. Northrop back in.
Andrew Cruz, Jackson Long, take a seat. And Maverick Trusty tries to force it inside on the back cut. And that's going to be a turnover against Maverick Trusty. Nice defense that time by Dane DePay. No good on the layup as DePay gives backside help there. Good defensive stand.
Ooh.
As Maverick Trusty goes up for three.
Got hammered.
Something wasn't right. Here comes Stoutland. Long three. No good. But he gets his own rebound. Tosses it in. Stoutland going to keep possession with 3:08 to go. And 0-0. Robert Lindsay just kind of takes it in there, Greg. Goes up, misses, and gets a foul. That's going to be Landon Child's 4th foul. As the fouls have added up tonight for the Indians. That's the 3rd one of this quarter. Free throw is good by Lindsay. 56, or 55, I'm sorry. Little fancy correction right there. Now it's 56. 81-56. We've got 3 minutes to go. As Luke Wolf is in the game. He gets to the high post, turns, gets it to DePay. DePay cuts, slashes in the middle, no good on the layup. 2:45 to go. There's a drive on the baseline. Double team right there as Lane Stokes is in the game. And he's going to get the steal as they tried to bounce it off him, and he caught it. He finds DePay. Back to Stokes. Long three, no good. There's the rebound by Michael Kincaid. We've got another turnover. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds.
Good hustle, good hand. Luke Wolf to catch that pass and get the fast break started the other way.
We've got the junior Brady Clark coming into the ball game as Dane DePay takes a seat. Luke Wolf gets it. He goes up. He's going to be short with it. And here comes Stoutland in the center of the lane. Ball rolls over the rim and in as number 24, Jesse Dickinson, 58. Indians working around the perimeter. They're going to flip her. It goes down to Stokes. Stokes gives it inside to Luke Wolf. He goes up. He's going to be no good from inside the lane. Rebounded by Dickinson. We've got 1:30 to go. Stoutland gets it into the block. It's good. And we've got a foul. And that is number 12, Isaac Hill. Makes it 60. He can't convert on the free throw. And Brady Clark going to start the offense for the Indians with 1:15 to go. Stokes, no good from the corner. And I believe Noah Nortrip's going to pick that one up. And that's we're shooting free throws now as the Indians pick up that 5th foul of the 4th quarter. Greg, I'm not sure the game's not over.
You know, you got a 21. We used to be a 25-point lead. 21-point lead. Make a few passes. Run your offense. It's hard to understand.
First free throw is good.
Hard to understand the shot selection.
By Robert Lindsay. Second one. Bounces around and in. 19-point lead. With 1:05 to go in the game.
They've only got one foul, Tony. Why would you even try to shoot?
Goes into the high post, back out. Osage working it around the perimeter right now as we've got under a minute to go. As Stokes looks down low, there's nothing there. He's going to give it right back to Brady Clark. Left to right, right to left is where we're going. Noah Northrop gets it. He's going to be shut off. Landon Childs, he's got it. Back out to Stokes. Ball fake.
What we got going?
And we've got a foul. Just the second foul against Stoutland. So the Indians going to throw it in front of their bench. As Brady Clark gets it from Luke Wolf. getting it to the high post and right back out. There's Childs. Tries to turn, get it to Stokes on the baseline. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. And we've got 14 and a half seconds to go. 81-62. As the Indians will go to 13-4. As Brady Clark dribbles around. And just like that, that's all for the scoring. As Northrup dribbles around up top, he's going to pick it up. That'll be it, 62-81. It's going to be our final. Osage Indians go to 13-4. Stoutland will go to 10-8. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We're going to come right back with the postgame show. You're listening to Osage Indian basketball on 98 and KRMS TV 32.
At Allen
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Eagle Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
School basketball action. The hometown Boots on 98.7 The Code.
And once again, the final score tonight is Osage 81, Stoutland 62. Indians are going to go to 13-4. Stoutland will go to 10-8. And Greg, pretty much what we thought. We were going to have a high-scoring game, a game of streaks tonight.
Yeah, we weren't really sure how good a defense that Stoutland was going to be able to play, and obviously a real big height disadvantage in their lineup. But man, as quick as anybody, as quick as any team that we've seen all year, their guards very, very quick. Good dribble penetrators. But Indians shot the ball well again, Tony, and when you shoot the ball well, you give yourself a chance to win.
You know, the Indians had 48 points at half. I mean, that's a phenomenal number.
Yeah, I ended up with 81, and again, you know, when you're shooting threes like they shot at different times during the ball game, you know, 81 points and only 9 points out of the free throw line. So good night of shooting field goals for the Indians.
And so, once again, offensively, I thought they did a great job on the offensive board and able to convert on those rebounds.
Yeah, I do too. And you know, that beginning of the third quarter where Stoutland runs off about 12 straight points, the Indians had an 18-point lead, and they ran off 10 points and knocked that lead down to 8. And no panic. Indians stayed with things, toughened up their defense a little bit, got a couple of threes to drop. Maverick Trusty, hit 3 threes in that second half, and every time it looked like Stoutland was going to make a little run, Trusty was there to answer.
You know, it seems that the Indians have somebody that steps up every night and hits that three right when we need it the most. And tonight, just as you talked about, Greg, that was Maverick Trusty. You know, we always want to get a little better every game, especially this time of year. And the two things that I see right now, number one, a little fast on offense. And if I could give advice to our two post players, know where you are on the floor before you catch the basketball. Because as soon as you catch the basketball, you want to turn and go up. Sometimes our big men, they work extremely hard, but they get caught underneath the basket where they're really unable to get a good shot off.
Yeah, you know, I think part of it, Tony, is they get a lot of bounce passes into them. So when you get a bounce pass, you've got to take that ball up, get it up over your head, make a move, and go to the basket. What these guys have a tendency to do sometimes is put the ball on the floor while they're trying to turn, and you never know who's behind you, which way they're going to come from. So making a few turnovers underneath the basket, but they're getting better.
They certainly are. They had a fantastic game tonight. I think Andrew Grews in the last week, the Eldon tournament, in the home game before that, really turning it on at this point.
Yep, Andrew with 6 points in that fourth quarter to help maintain that lead.
And of course, Blake Harrison, he's now getting to the status where you take his play for granted, that he's going to get those points and he's going to be there for you on the defensive help.
Yeah, Blake Harrison playing really well. Been the leading scorer 3 out of the last 4 games for the Indians.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
It's high school basketball action with Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And it's time for the Polylift game stats. You know, it's a top-notch build, patented design, virtually indestructible polyethylene tanks leave the competition behind. Polylift, building the best boat lifts at the lake, polylift.com. Greg Cartwright?
81 points for the Osage Indians tonight in a victory over the Stoutland Tigers, who had 62. The Tigers were led in scoring by Michael Kincaid. He had 15 points. Isaac Hill and Will Morrow, 14 points apiece. Jesse Dickinson had 9, and 3 other players scored for the Tigers. They shot 22 out of 48 from the field, 46%, 12 out of 23, only 52% from the free throw line. 14 offensive rebounds, 21 defensive rebounds, 35 rebounds for the Tigers, but they had 21 turnovers in the ball game. Osage Indians led in scoring tonight, again by Blake Harrison with 16. Close behind him, Dane DePay had 15, Maverick Trusty 14, and Jackson Long with 14. So 4 players scoring in double figures tonight. Andrew Grews with 8, Landon Childs with 5, Noah Northrop had 6, and Lane Stokes with a 3-pointer. Indians shoot 31 out of 58, 53% from the field, 9 out of 12 from the free throw line, 67%, 13 offensive rebounds, 20 defensive rebounds, 33 total, and only turned the ball over 9 times.
And the Indians got plenty of opportunities for basketball this week. This will be the second 3-game week, as tomorrow night we will be in Versailles, where the Indians will take on the Versailles Tigers. And then, of course, Friday we're going to come back home, and they will take on the Cuba Wildcats. Indians once again go to 13-4. Stoutland goes to 10-8. And for everyone back at the studio, that's Mike, CJ. Here, I've got my cameraman, Pat, and, of course, my broadcast partner, Greg Cartwright. I'm Tony Herman, and thanks for listening. And you've been listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip.